It's not exactly a secret that woke ESPN has been struggling over the last several years. That's why, over the past several months, they've done multiple rounds of layoffs. Not just for people behind the camera, not just for producers, editors, things like that, but also for some of their on-screen talent. Over 20 people, some people that have been at ESPN for over 2 decades, were let go. Some faces that everybody knows in a desperate attempt to save money. Well, that was all before what happened yesterday when Disney stock, which has been sinking for quite some time now, actually hit over a 9-year low, closing at $82 per share. A pathetic failure, and just an example of how everywhere in this Disney company, whether it's ESPN, the theme parks, the box office, streaming services, they have been failing. And a lot of it comes back to prioritizing woke garbage instead of entertainment. It doesn't matter if people are going to a theater or watching ESPN. They're there to be entertained, not there to be preached to about social justice or identity politics. Increasingly, that has been a problem at ESPN. And now the news broke yesterday that after Bob Iger said they're willing to work something out with ESPN, we get news like this. Amazon in talks with Disney about ESPN streaming partnership, the information reports. Now you might be asking, what exactly does that mean? Isn't there ESPN Plus that has over 25 million subscribers? Yes, and apparently that's not enough for Disney, or they don't want to work within that framework. The real thing is, like we've been talking about here, people have been cutting cable for a long time. And when people cut cable, ESPN takes a hit in their wallet. Even if those people didn't watch ESPN, ESPN still got a big chunk of their cable bill. It's been that way for a long, long time. Well, now ESPN and Amazon are in talks. This isn't official, anything like that. But they're in talks for Amazon to take a minority stake in ESPN. Disney doesn't want to sell it outright because they know it has the possibility to make money if they fix this thing. And instead, they're looking at starting a streaming service that would just be exclusively for sports that would cost between $20 and $35 a month. This is an effort to replace all that money that they're losing because of people cutting the cable bill. ESPN is considering charging between $20 and $35 a month for the new streaming service, which could make it the most expensive streaming service in the United States. Amazon is in early talks with Disney about working on a streaming version of ESPN while possibly taking a minority stake in the sports network. This is like when this broke, we've heard things about Apple maybe coming in and partnering with ESPN, maybe Apple doing something like that with Disney, but no, now ESPN is apparently in the works. My question would be, how exactly does some of that stuff work? We know that Amazon already has its hands in the pie in terms of football contracts and things like that. If they partner with ESPN, are they still going to be allowed to do things like that? Is that going to get wrapped up in this deal? Who the fuck knows? But one thing is for sure, we've been talking about it here on this channel for years, the decline of ESPN, the problems with ESPN, the people that are tuning out of ESPN, and it's gotten so bad that now Disney is being forced to go out there, try to find an influx of cash from somebody like Amazon and make a whole new streaming service in an effort, a desperate effort to get people to pay them $25, $30, $35 a month for something that they've been okay living without. I'm not sure if that's going to work, but this was the news that came out on the heels of one of the worst stock days, one of the worst stock runs we've seen for Disney in a decade. What do you guys think about this? Let me know in the comments section below. Smash a like button, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell for notifications, share this video out there, and I'll talk to you later.